Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your monthly forecast for June 2017. I can't believe it's June already, but thank you for joining me. So the decks that I'm going to be using are the traditional Rider-Waite deck for the tarot portion, and then pulling one card from the Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue deck for career and finances, studies, anything like that. Amira Salon's Love Oracle for the love portion for emotional life and love life. Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle by Doreen Virtue for messages about health and well-being. And then for overall guidance, we have the deck of Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno. It's really nice, beautiful deck, and looking forward to working with it. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to make sense to everybody watching. Certain things may resonate, other things may not. It may not make sense at all. That just means it may not be for you this month. But you can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may make more sense to you. Or of course, you could get a private reading that is just for you, specific to you and what you're dealing with. And all the links you need are in the description box below. But I hope you enjoy your readings. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I look forward to your feedback and I appreciate all your support. Thanks again for joining me. Enjoy your readings and have a fantastic month ahead. I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Take care. Hi Gemini, and welcome to your reading for June 2017. So let's have a look at what's going on here for you. First of all, you have 3 tens in your reading, and so that is significant. It means that June could be a month for endings and new beginnings, or letting go of certain things so that you can start fresh is required in the month of June, because it got to a point where it just needs to go. Something needs to go, okay? At the bottom of the deck is your overall energy is the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is feeling discontent, okay? You're not at ease, you're not at peace with the situation. It could be something to do with your love life for some of you, okay? Because this is Cups, has to do with your emotions. Maybe around a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this is you if you have water in your chart. But it could also be about whatever it is that you have worked on, whatever it is that you've invested in, okay? You've given something or someone time, energy, effort, and it's just not been working out for you. Things are not working the way that you thought they would, or you thought they should. And so your focus is here, but actually a better opportunity is right behind you. You do need to stop looking at what is not working and just look at the new option, okay? Because there's something around you that's trying to come in, but you may not be looking in the right direction to see that, okay? Because this is also called the card of missed opportunity sometimes, okay? It means that we need to shift our focus if we want to see change and things coming in. So your current situation is the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, you are focused on a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and there's something about this person, whether they're in your romantic life or your work life or whatever, there's something about this person that makes you sad, that you feel disappointment towards, sorrow. For those of you, this is you, especially if you have water in your chart as your moon or rising sign, or just a lot of planets in water. And with the Queen of Cups here, for some of you, this shows up as you're waiting. You're waiting on something, or you're waiting on someone, and it's been a while now. It's been a long time. But you keep waiting, and you keep waiting, and you keep waiting. And for some of you, you're waiting for someone to offer you the Ace of Cups, okay? And actually, the Ace of Cups is in the 4 of Cups, so this says that the Ace of Cups is around you. What you're hoping for is actually in your environment, but it's not going to come from the person that you're expecting or hoping, or if it's a job, it's not going to be the job that you're hoping for, but there's actually something better around the corner. So it's important that we stop holding on to what we want and open up for what would be good for us, okay? That sort of thing, that sort of transition's going on here. And for those of you, this could be indicating motherhood, either planning a family or focusing on your children at this time, or finding out that you're pregnant. The challenge for you, we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is a card that when it shows up as a challenge, it talks about becoming complacent, or again, it's it's that kind of energy where everything's, yeah, okay, maybe everything's okay, but you're just stuck there. You feel stuck, you feel trapped in a situation that was supposed to be something good, or you hope it would be something good, you hope it would turn into something good, but actually it feels like a prison right now, okay? And that's why this shows up as a challenge, because you need to take action. You can't be passive anymore, and things are not going to just change on their own. You do need to take action. And for those of you, this is about family. Family could be a challenge, or issues related to family, children, pregnancies could be a challenge. And for some of you, you're finding out that you're pregnant, but maybe you're with someone who doesn't want a family, and so that's why the challenge shows up here. Or you're faced with an ultimatum, even for some of you, like, okay, I want a family, I want marriage. If you're not willing to give me that, then let's just go our separate ways. For some of you, that's what's going on. In the foundation for why things are the way they are, we have another 10. We have the 10 of Cups. So this is family. Family is a big focus for some of you. Either this is something you want, or this is someone's trying to force on you, or someone having a child is causing difficulties, obstacles, delays for you, whether this is you and you're not sure how you're going to be able to handle it, or this is you and you're going to be a single parent, or this is you reaching that point where I may not have that happily ever after. Maybe my happily ever after doesn't look the way I think it would. So really, realizations over marriage, family, and long-term future, okay, is what I'm getting here. Something you've been working towards and hoping for, because there's a lot of hope in this card, is now coming to an end, or you're coming to the point where you're realizing that's just not good for me anymore. I've been trying and trying, it's not working. I need to stop investing in that, okay, and pull my energy back. In the past, we have the Star. There could be an Aquarius individual that you're attached to, that you're dealing with these kinds of energies. The Star card here, it also represents for some of you the fear of being alone is what's coming up here. The fear of being on your own, of never meeting anyone, and that may have created an illusion. It may have given you starry eyes over a person, or the idea of family, or the idea of marriage, or the idea of your dream career. And what I'm getting here is fear of being on your own, or fear of standing out. For those of you, this is just talking about recovering from certain health issues, maybe fertility treatments for some of you, and as a result, you're looking at a pregnancy, okay? Crowning thoughts, we have the Lovers, so this is your energy. It's Gemini. For those of you, there's a Gemini on the mind, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is also about decisions and big choices. So for some of you, I do feel like this is around a pregnancy and you don't know what to do about it because maybe the other person is not interested in having a family with you, okay? That sort of situation. And you really have to think things through in terms of, okay, how do I want to handle this? Or what do I want to do about this whole situation? And some big choices, some big life-changing decisions could be on the mind as a result. For those of you, this is about a choice as to whether or not you stay in a relationship, or whether or not you continue to show someone affection, even though they're just taking. They're not really offering anything back to you, okay? And further, this is choices about what's next for you in terms of career, because you're retiring with this card, or this is the end of a job, the end of a contract, and you're going to be on your own once again, and you're thinking, okay, how do I want to approach this? In the near future, so around mid-month, we have the energy of the Knight of Swords. So once again, this is you. The Knight of Swords is here. For some of you, this is definitely taking control of the situation and moving forward in a direction that you want to go in, okay? So I feel that in the beginning of the month, you're going to take some time to reflect. You're going to take some time to think, okay, with this Queen of Cups, what is it that I want to do next about my love situation, about my work situation, about my health? What is it that I want my long-term future to look like? And then the Knight of Swords sees you making decisions and cuts with those decisions, cutting people out, cutting out bad habits, cutting out toxic situations out of your life, taking your power back, okay? This is you no longer being a victim and no longer being the person that people take for granted or that people take for a fool because you're so kind and you're so giving and loyal. And so for this, with this, it sees you walking away from a relationship with confidence. You're no longer the victim, okay? So it's not like you have to walk away and you're sad and disappointed about it. No, it's like, okay, well, Yes, I'm disappointed. However, I know what I'm worth and what I deserve to receive. I'm not getting that, so I'm just not looking back, okay? Very empowering energy here for you. For those of you, you have this attitude towards work, or you have this attitude towards making things work in your life. I do feel like this is a lot of focus and a lot of determination with the goals you decide upon in the first half of the month. I do feel like you're going to figure things out. You're going to have your choice, your decision, and then this is definitely taking action in that direction. In the position representing you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, for some of you, this is over a pregnancy. This is finding out you're pregnant and then everything's thrown up in the air for you and you have to figure things out very quickly. For those of you, this is something happening around you, but it's affecting you in some way. With this Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is also a card that talks about you're looking to the future. You're planning for the future. You want a peaceful future. That's what I'm getting. You want things to be calm. You want things to be just set, just okay. No drama, no fear, no chaos. And you want to be taken care of, okay? Now that doesn't mean taking someone, asking someone to take care of you. This means you want there to be fairness in terms of, okay, if I'm a hard worker, then I deserve to be paid what I deserve. Or if I love someone with all my heart, then I deserve someone who loves me back just as much. And this is really making plans for the future so that you have that kind of world to step into in your future, okay? Very realistic, down-to-earth approach. You're no longer in your emotions. You're no longer in your head overthinking things. This is just, okay, no. What's the facts here, okay? What are the facts? And what do I want my future to look like? Okay, what am I going to do to get there? A lot of determination in these cards for you here, okay? In your environment, we have the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords in your environment, this talks about taking some time off or taking time away from a person, taking time away from a situation, taking time away for yourself. Now, this could just be taking a few days to yourself in the month of June. For those of you, this could be going in for tests and exams and all of that, if this is about a pregnancy or if this is about anything to do with your health, where you're taking care of your health, you're doing things differently for your health. This could be going to see a healer, a therapist, doing tests in the hospital or anything like that, okay? Around the third week of the month or so. For those of you, this is just going within, isolating yourselves from the world, taking a step back from the social life and all of that, just to ponder things, to meditate, to contemplate, to gather your thoughts, to center yourself, to ground yourself, okay, is what's coming up here. In your hopes and fears, we have another 10. We have the 10 of Swords. So the fear, for some of you, the fear is that the past will repeat itself. The fear is you being able to get yourself out of a situation, but not being strong enough. If that person asks you to come back, you're not sure whether or not you're going to go back. And that's what's coming up for some of you. For others of you, the fear is, if I open up to another person, am I going to get hurt again? For those of you, the fear is not being able to be successful financially, not being able to provide. If you're retiring, or this is the end of a contract, or if you have to change your career for whatever reason. For some of you, you have to take time off work to be at home because someone's having health issues. And so this is, okay, worrying over, are they gonna be okay? Or maybe this is you. And for those of you, this is about, will I be able to get back on my feet? Will I be able to catch up when it comes to work and money and all of that after this recovery time? But the hope is for a brand new beginning, for a clean slate, okay? That's the hope. In the outcome position, we have the Two of Swords. So you start off the month with a lot of determination and just focus and drive. And then by the end of the month, you're indecisive again. You're not sure. You're not so sure anymore, okay, with this Two of Swords. For some of you, for others of you, this is about blocking people out. So what you're running away from, or what you're choosing to walk away from, actually, you're not running away or hiding from. What you're choosing to walk away around mid-month, choosing to walk away from, may try to come back towards the end of the month. But with the Two of Swords, you're like, nope, I'm not having it. I know what I want. I'm over this. I'm out of this. I'm not going back. So for some of you, that's really, really great. Okay, putting your foot down and just ignoring this person's attempts to communicate with you, to get back in your life, to bring you back in their lives. Okay, so this is really, really good with the Two of Swords. And for those of you, this is about, you get that brand new start, you get that clean slate, and then with the Two of Swords, it's almost like, okay, what do I do now? I didn't really think I would be able to do this. And now that I have, I didn't really think it through. So what am I going to do now? So taking some time to think what you want to do next, okay? But you're trying to keep that level head about it. You're trying to keep emotion out of it. You're trying to keep, wishful thinking out of it. You're trying to just stay grounded, go on logic, go on reason, and keep yourself going, okay? So this is kind of, cool energy for the Two of Swords here for some of you. And for those of you who are indecisive, it's just a matter of, with the Four of Cups here, this is a situation that was on again, off again. Okay, on again, off again, whatever that means to you. And the thing is, it has not changed. If someone like this is trying to get you back, they have not changed. Okay, they're just saying things they know you want to hear. They don't mean it. And it's just going to turn into another on again, off again, but this time it's going to hurt more. Okay, so really take everything into consideration. And if you're afraid of taking action because you don't trust yourself, so to speak, then maybe it's best not to take action at this point. So if someone's trying to reach out to you and you're not sure if you can tell them no, or if you're going to tell them yes, then just maybe ignoring the person, not saying anything for now until you clear your head would be a better approach. Okay, just something to keep in mind. Let's look at your cards, like your oracle cards for career and finances. So we have Desiree. No, conditions are not favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. So what this is, for some of you, this is about, it's just the end of your time with the company, either the end of a contract, or because it's not necessarily bad. Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, so it's just like it just came to the end. Okay, it's a natural ending. For the most part. For those of you, this is about job change. You're going through job change and you're thinking, okay, what do I want to do next? What do I want to do for a living for the rest of my life? For those of you, you're going through that change because you're retiring, and it's almost like, okay, what's my purpose now? What am I doing here? And for others, this is about, again, don't push a situation. If something feels off, if you're getting signs left and right that you're supposed to get yourself out of a situation, then stop trying to push it. It's not going to go anywhere good for you, okay? So just something to keep in mind. Look at other options, because that's what the Four of Cups is, and you will have better options around you. So if you're not stubbornly trying to hold on to something, you'll see that actually you have better options. For love life, we have communication. Now, for some of you, this is about, telling someone the truth, like if you want out of a relationship. Or telling someone the truth, like if you want to have a family with them, or if you're going to have a family with them, and you're just letting them know that. Further, this could be someone new coming in. Although if you're just coming out of a relationship, just be mindful of that. Give yourself time to rest, to grieve, to release the past, to free yourself from the past. Don't go rushing into a new relationship, because that's just going to create confusion down the line for you, for the other person. Take your time, get to know someone. You don't have to just jump in. For this video, this is about some clear conversations, some clear communication, okay? Some truth, a truth that was revealed when it comes to your love life. And this could be, like I say, for those of you who are single, this could just be you letting someone know that you like them, or someone letting you know that they like you. Or in a relationship, it's about, I'm not happy anymore, I want this to end. Or, look, I think we have certain issues here and there, but I want to make this work. Okay, so this is about being honest with yourself and with your partner, or with yourself and your romantic interests in the month of June here, okay? If you're not sure about a situation, just say you're not sure. Try not to confuse people about your intentions, because there could be a really good person that's trying to get to you, that's trying to get to know you, and if you're not careful and you jump into a situation with them and then you realize that, no, hold on, this is too much, that's just messing with their head, and maybe they don't deserve that. So just be mindful of what you say and what you do when it comes to love in the month of June if you're not sure about what you really want. And for some of you, this could be about online dating happening in June. For health and well-being, we have the card of Yes. And I think Taurus just had this. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. So for some of you, there is a baby in the card. So for some of you, this is about a pregnancy. This is about a baby. This is about getting the yes on that test. For those of you, this is getting good results when it comes to tests or exams of hospital in hospitals or anything like that, blood tests or anything like that. This is getting good results. And for those of you, this is saying, don't run away from a health issue. It may turn into something worse than it needs to in order for you to pay attention if you continue to ignore it, okay? Could be some back issues. It could be that you need a minor procedure, but if you're not careful, it's going to turn into a major procedure. And that's just potential. Okay, don't get scared. But if there's anything that you think you should address or you've been thinking about looking at, then that message means, yes, go ahead and look at it before it turns into something worse than it needs to be, okay? Overall guidance, cool. We have the Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive. So this is about, for some of you, this is about a new job or a new contract coming your way in the month of June. It comes with focus and determination. For some of you, you're going to have your choice in terms of job or contracts or what you choose to invest in to get money back out of. Once you decide what you want to do with that focus, with that determination, you will see financial increase and great potential for security when it comes to finances in the long run. For those of you, this is talking about paying off a loan. That's just coming out of nowhere for some of you. For some of you, this is about getting the money, getting the mortgage for the house. Okay, and actually, you have two different. You have the Two of Swords and the Lovers cards talking about choices that need to be made. So for some of you, it could be one of those situations where you had the plan, everything was set. All of a sudden, you get more money coming in or more resources, and now you have more possibilities, so you just have to go back and rethink things, okay? So for some of you, that's what's coming up. But this is about abundance coming to you, and that could be money, that could be success, good health, a sense of comfort and security, okay? In whichever area of life this applies to you. And for some of you, you could start a career in public speaking is what's coming up here. Teaching, guiding, public speaking, anything in education of any kind, or online, working with information, data management, okay, that sort of thing. So that's really cool. So don't be afraid to let go of what is trying to end in your life, because you have such better opportunities around the corner for you. I understand it's easier said than done, but it's not impossible. And again, it's just a matter of deciding what you really want so that you can finally move forward once you know what you're doing, okay? So that's your reading. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it makes sense and that it helps you. Happy birthday to those of you celebrating your birthdays. I hope you have a fantastic month, and I'm looking forward to your feedback. I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.